Good morning. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. And today's our daily reading. This is the Runic Tarot we're going to use for our reading. Witch's Tarot, I believe, for clarifying. And I will start doing the astrology videos starting for June. I'll at least do monthly ones. I'm not sure if I'm going to do twice a month or not, but let's just see how that works. Anyway, let's get started. One more. That was not a good one, guys. That one was. Okay, so let's get going. Today's Tuesday. Did I say Wednesday? Anyway, happy Tuesday. If I said Wednesday, I'm lost on days. Okay, and also I do have family coming out this weekend. So not sure how that will pan out for recording, but I'll do my best. Current situation. Seven of Pentacles, present influence. Queen of Cups, future influence. Magician, unexpected. Three of Pentacles, challenge. Nine of Wands, strength. Ace of Pentacles, where does this lead? Ten of Wands, strength. And then Two of Pentacles. Interesting to me with that Ace of Pentacles. I feel like we've been seeing that Ace of Pentacles a lot lately. Bottom of the deck is Sun. There's something here about joy and happiness. Now, I do look at this Queen of Cups. She's facing, so she's in present influence. She's facing the current situation, which is Seven of Pentacles. I feel like this is like the contemplation almost. So the Queen of Cups would be fulfilling, feeling emotionally good about things, and I feel like there's that energy of, are things really working the way I want them to? Kind of a contemplation that feels to me. I'll go through that, but this is definitely about joy, happiness, joy, that kind of thing. So let's get going. Seven of Pentacles. Current situation is, to me, the Seven of Pentacles is all about, planting seeds, growing. So it's a situation that you are giving to for a period of time, letting it grow. You aren't giving it up. However, you're not spending 24/7 on it. And I feel like with the Queen of Cups, I feel like there's like a blossom happening here. I do. Because the Queen of Cups is in your influence, and that's about love and, um, emotional relationships, emotional feeling, just feelings in general, not emotional feelings. So I do feel like this is, the way you feel right now is bringing this Seven of Pentacles situation more in your limelight, in your face. It's like right there. Let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles. Let's see if there's anything we can learn about the Seven of Pentacles. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles, please. What is this? Nine of Cups. Eight of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, okay, so that makes sense here. The Nine of Cups is your wishes and dreams. Eight of Swords is feeling stuck, but I feel like it's moving forward, right? With the Knight of Pentacles, it's just moving slower than you'd like. It feels stuck because it's not moving quickly. And I feel like the Seven of Pentacles is actually the blossoming of the situation, seeing things come together with that Knight of Pentacles. Keep in mind, the Knight of Pentacles does move slow. It is about patience, but at the same time, it is moving, which, tells us a lot, really, that, okay, it feels stuck, but it's not. And I think that's kind of, though, I feel like you're putting your energy, your heart space into this big time. The Magician is in your future influence, which is about, I feel like this is about having all your tools. I feel like this is a positive. Let's clarify it. You know how I see that sometimes as a, sleight of hand, maybe a trickster, um, magician, but let's see. I'm getting the feeling that it's like a realization that you have a lot at your fingertips. Whether it's, and I feel like with that Ace of Pentacles and the strength, it's about, okay, I can do this because this is what you're planning. You've been planning this, or someone has, and you're seeing it now. The Magician, please. King of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, yeah. Um, Seven of Swords. Okay, so when I see the Seven of Swords with the Magician, I kind of go, what's going on here? Because the Seven of Swords is about theft. So to me, it's like dishonesty, um, deceit, and but what I feel like here, there's the King of Pentacles with the Eight of Pentacles, though, is telling me that this could be an energy of like leveling up, working on something. Eight of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles feels not like a person, but like a desired outcome, to again level up at work or level up in a project, something that you're working on. Again, we have the Seven of Pentacles there too. Eight of Pentacles is mastering that skill. But I feel like with the Seven of Swords, you might be deceiving yourself here a little bit in the respect that maybe you're not seeing everything you have. I do feel like this. So I'm going back. I do feel like this is, you have everything it takes, but you might not see it. And I feel like the Seven of Pentacles might be you deceiving yourself and saying, oh, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know. But, that kind of feeling. Actually, I'm going to pull an advice card, please. Okay. The Three of Pentacles is in your unexpected. So I feel like this could also come from all these pentacles. So this definitely could be about work, money, home. And the Three of Pentacles is, I think, feeling more like part of a team. It's kind of come in unexpectedly. And it's interesting because, well, I still feel like it's coming from the Seven of Pentacles, what you're working on. But there's a feeling coming in, again, it's unexpected. You don't expect maybe to be greeted as kindly as what's happening. Especially if you have a new job, if you're going to a new job, maybe you're apprehensive. Also, it can be about fitting in more than you realize. So you might not realize that you fit in, but you really do. The Three of Pentacles, please, and unexpected is Eight of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. There's that Seven of Swords again. Oh, yeah. It feels like I mean, so Eight of Pentacles, mastery skill, Two of Pentacles, balancing that. And the Three of Pentacles is about collaboration. And I see the Seven of Swords, and I'm just a little bit worried. If you're sabotaging yourself, or is there someone? I'd be really just, but I feel like it's positive. So it could be you just deciding that, hey, you know what? I'm going to make this work. I'm going to take back what I feel has been taken from me. So, if you've been hurt or disappointed, you're going, no, I'm going to take that energy back. I'm going to make something of it. Kind of feels that way. So our challenge is the Nine of Wands. When I see this in the challenge, it doesn't take a lot to read it. It's really about, being in a part where you're like, oh, just got to keep going, even though it's hard. So there is something here you're working on because you're just like, this is hard. This is always a challenge when you're nearing the end of a situation, or that you're working on something where you don't see the ending. Like you feel like I'm going to keep doing this and keep doing this, and now I'm tired, I'm exhausted. Well, the Ace of Pentacles in your excuse me, your strength is that new opportunity, that Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning here. I am going to clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Because the good thing, though, with that Nine of Wands in the challenge, it does go to the Ten of Wands, which tells me that things are moving forward. Um, but it's not going to be easy with the strength that comes after that. But that strength can also be a realization. I'll get to that. Okay, Ace of Pentacles, please, in the strength. Oh, Judgment, Page of Pentacles, Two of Wands. So this is something that's coming back around. And I feel like it could be a discovery. And the Two of Wands is that planning. So I feel like there's something happening here with some kind of discovery from something either that reminds you of the past or the past. And the Two of Wands is, of course, mapping that out. And this new opportunity is about this situation that reminds you or was from the past. Kind of a feeling with that karma card, right? The Judgment is kind of like a refresh, rebirth. It feels like something's coming back alive. And it could just be to your curiosities, Page of Pentacles as well. I do like the Two of Wands as far as, planning. It's not stagnant. So then it goes from 10 of Wands to the Strength. So I do feel like, okay, yeah, it's hard. Whatever situation you're working on with the Seven of Pentacles is hard, 10 of Wands. However, you're at a point now where it is reaching a completion. The Strength card here is reminding us that you are going to have courage and a little bit more strength to move on to the next thing. And it's odd to me that we have Two of Pentacles next. So, and this is about, okay, you can do this 10 of Wands, even if you're feeling burdened, if you just kind of take a look at everything around you and put balance into everything around you. With the Two of Pentacles is saying you're doing that. You will do that, which lessens the burden, because it's just really about balance, balancing out your life. Sometimes you have to give and take from certain areas and just figure it out, reschedule, redo, um, kind of like do it from scratch. Tell me more about this Two of Pentacles, please. Seven of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Four of Cups. Ooh, interesting. So again, I feel like that there is this thing you're working on, but there is a part of you that is really wondering how much fight to continue to give it. And I think it's because it feels rough with this 9 and 10. So that Five of Swords is how much energy, how much fight do I want to give something? Do I stay and fight? Do I leave? Do I just let it go? But the Four of Cups is that reminder of what you're dreaming on. Like what, because of the very beginning here, we had the Nine of Cups as the clarifying, the Seven of Pentacles. And as time moves forward, this is my dream. This is my hopes. I'm going to stay focused on it. So I do feel like you just balance that out. So this is about what you're focused on, which is good. You're going to stick with it. The advice is the Chariot, and it's just asking you to keep moving forward. Don't try to control too much. I mean, yes, we all need to control a situation to some degree or another, but the Chariot's about letting go of the reins, letting the Chariot guide you. So kind of like, don't try to control it too much. Let life play out. I mean, yeah, do the best you can, work hard, be a good person, all of those things that we do on a day to day. But don't try to control the situation, especially if it has something to do with someone else. It's not all in your control. So you have to kind of go, okay, I got to let loose a little bit. So that's all that is saying, really, is just keep moving, just try not to control everything. Is there anything else we need to know today? We have choices, a justice, and the moon. Interesting. So with the choices, right, this is all about choices, Seven of Cups, but then we have the justice and the moon, which is kind of odd to me, because the justice is speaking of the right thing happening, just things happen, balance. And the moon, though, is still about that unclear situation where you have to really like discern what's really happening. You're not really clear 100%. So I do feel like there could be choices. This reading can be about choices. You're being about choices, but I feel like it's almost like choices between what you know to be true and what you don't know to be true. Like, the justice feels to me like clear, right? Concise, the right thing. The moon, unclear, not 100% sure. So I feel like you're going, I don't know. I don't know which way to go. I don't know which choice to make. So interesting. So there you have your reading for today. Take care. Have a beautiful day.